Now I wanted to show the radar first. We did have a snow squall warning that has since expired, but there is still a band of heavier snow moving towards the I-95 corridor here in York County, moving towards areas like Kittery, Kennebunk, Ogunquit, and Wells, for example. So you might see a decrease in visibility as this area of snow moves towards the coastline there. It is technically at this point no longer a snow squall. It is not in the warning anymore, but I still wanted to point that out because it will cause reduced visibility in roads in that area. And exactly as Brian said, the bottom drops out tonight. The front that brought some of those snow squalls today ushers in a Arctic air mass straight from the Arctic. It doesn't have a dramatic name just for nothing. And our overnight low temperatures are reflective of that. We drop down into the single digits all the way to the coastline, areas of northern Maine and into the mountains. Overnight low temperatures below zero. Keep in mind, our normal low temperature for Portland is 26 degrees. So when you see single digits and negatives on the map, it is certainly reflective of a very cold night ahead. It's also going to feel even colder because of our wind gusts. So we are going to continue for the next few hours having wind gusts upwards of 35, even 40 miles an hour. However, as we get into the day tomorrow, it will be very cold, but the wind gusts will be slightly less, but those wind chills I think are still going to be a factor. So as we get into tomorrow morning, again, those overnight low temperatures are going to be in the single digits, areas of the mountains and northern Maine down into the negatives. And even with the winds not being quite as strong as they were today, we're still going to have a wind chill factor. For example, Portland in the morning feeling like 0 degrees and a lot of spots feeling like negative temperatures. And our temperature trend doesn't show a warming trend really at all. We have a warm up in quotation marks for the weekend, but then we have another Arctic front that comes in and our Monday high temperatures are still going to be in the 20s, and then maybe a little bit more of a warm up as we get into the middle of next week, but our temperatures are a far cry from where we are normally for this time of year. So over the next few hours, the rest of those snow showers and snow squalls will be ending, and then mostly clear skies overnight tonight, which does contribute to our temperatures continuing to fall. And though we will have some sunshine during the day tomorrow, I think it's still going to feel really cold. And then on Saturday, we see an increase in cloud cover. There is some moisture around, so we might have a couple of snow flurries or snow showers, but not expecting a lot there. And then on Sunday, we end up with a halfway decent day, but in the second half of the day, we start to see a front approaching again. There is a little bit of uncertainty early Monday morning exactly where this area of snow is going to set up, so we'll keep tracking that as we go throughout the weekend. Marine forecast sees 4 to 6 gale warning. In terms of our 7-day forecast, I think cold is the name of the game here. Even our warm-ups, our high temperatures are still in the 30s. Bailey and Brian, I also like to point out when you see a high temperature of 26, you're only there for a little while. Most of the day is spent with temps in the single digits or the teens.
So enjoy that 26.
Right.
When
it happens.
Small
Briefly.
period. All right, Dana, thank you.